Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So I decided to do a live stream today to welcome my new subscribers. So you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, you'll be seeing my pretty face. You're welcome. I hope my voice is loud enough for people that will come on this live stream to hear me clearly. So I decided to do a few minutes live stream to welcome my new subscribers. You guys are highly welcome. So I'm not that kind of person that is organized to inform my viewers that I'm going to be on live. Maybe with time, as time goes on, I'll be putting on my community that I'll come on live at what time. But today I decided to do this live stream at this time of the day. Okay, so maybe I will get more of my subscribers coming, tuning to my live. So let me go straight to the point by welcoming my new subscribers. You guys are highly welcome to my channel. So I'm Chioma and this is Chioma TV. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about now on this live stream is unscripted. Pardon me if you hear any sound, it's from my son. Okay, so it's unscripted. All my live stream, if you haven't watched any of my live stream, go and watch it, and please don't forget to leave a like or comment or put your thought at the comment section. So I'm going to be talking about greed on this live stream. Greed and what it can do to you, what causes greed and what it can do to you. As I said at the beginning, is not scripted. Okay, so I can't script, I can't write. No, I can write, but I don't have that time, I don't have that patience to come and be jotting everything I'm going to be saying. So most of all my live stream are unscripted. Okay, in fact, everything I do on this channel, I don't put them in it. I just maybe most of all this gospel music I sing along with, I just maybe learn them, like listen to them like once or twice, and I'm already I catch something easily. Hello, I'm a fast learner. Okay, shut up. Don't worry, you can't shut me up. I'm sorry, you can't shut me up. I'm here. I'm not here for just one person. Please be guided. Okay, you can't come on my live stream to tell me to shut up. I can't shut up because of you. I'm sorry. If you want me to shut up and you think I can shut up, I'm sorry, I can't shut up. Okay, you can't shut me up. Because I started this YouTube channel, I didn't take any authorization to start this YouTube channel. I started it on my own accord because I was willing to start it, to share my talent, to share, my what I like with other people, to educate people of my ability, what I know how to do, to educate people. So if you can watch me, please kindly leave. Okay, if you can watch me, but if you are here to pick one or two lessons from what I'm saying, you can stay. Okay, and please just be I need positive people, I need positive comment, please. So I'm going to be talking about greed today and what causes it and what it can do to you. Okay, so greed, what causes greed? Like, let me just start with greed. Greed is an act of wanting more, of not being satisfied with what you have. When you want more, when you always want more, like your position you are, you're not okay with it, you just want more. And I will also tell you why you should not be greedy. Yeah, at the long run, I'm starting with defining greed, what greed is. You understand? Greed is the I don't know how to put this to define it. I'm defining it on my own way. Greed is when someone is like unsatisfied, even if they are rich, they have everything, they have good health, they have jobs that pay them, like they have good pay. You understand? They can be able to provide for their family or buy anything they want to eat or pay their rent, pay their bills, but they are still wanting more. They're not comfortable. They just want to be more, and they don't want people around them to even grow more than them. They just want to be on top. even if maybe if they're politicians, or maybe they're, they're working class people, or they're business owners. They just want people around them not to grow. They just want to be the only one that is growing. You understand? So that's greed. Okay, let me check this comment. Do not hate. Nobody is here to hate, please. Nobody is here to hate. Positive vibe only. I'm not a hater. I can't hate anybody. It doesn't pay. Being a hater, it doesn't pay. You just be, when someone is having hate on their mind, they'll just be getting dry. They will not be focused on themselves, on how to grow themselves, on how to grow their personality. You understand? Hate is not good. Do you speak French? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do speak French because I stay in France. So greed, as I was saying, greed is the act of wanting more, of not being satisfied. You understand? In no matter any level you are in life, you're not satisfied of any level you are. And when maybe you want to be, there is a certain level you want to be in, and you get to that level, you still want more. You still want more, not minding what people around you be going through. You understand? Not minding what people around you, if they are growing or not. You just want to be growing. Even if you have a friend, a close friend, you don't want to, put them in, link them, or make them, be successful as much as you are. You don't want to bring people along with you. You just want to be you just want to just be successful alone. That's what's called greed. I'm a woman, not hate. Only positive vibe. You're beautiful. Thank you. Hello. I'm sorry. So that's greed. That's the act of greed. You understand? The act of greed. When you want more, when you are unsatisfied, that's what's called greed. When you are not satisfied with whatever level you are. Nobody say you should just, maybe if you don't have anything, you are not growing in life, you should not want to grow. Yes, it's okay to want to grow. It's okay to want to be at a certain level. It's okay to work hard. You understand? When you're working hard, it's different from being greedy. When you're working hard, and when you're working hard with dignity, you understand? With dignity, with intentional. When you're working hard with intentionality, with dignity, and you are being honest in your workplace, in whatever you do, you are being honest. That's not being greedy. You understand? Being greedy is when there's a certain level in life you already attained, but you still want more. Not minding who gets hurt along the line when you are looking for that level, when you're looking for that stage you want to get to in life. Not minding who gets hurt. So that is when greed sets in. When you are aiming higher, there's a level in life you are aiming, and you don't care who gets hurt. Like, let me say, for example, I'm working in an office. You understand? Like, I'm working in an office, and I have colleagues and all that, and you understand? Maybe I'm the CEO of the company. You understand? For instance, I'm the CEO of the company, and I have colleagues, or maybe I have other employees under me. Understand? And someone is aiming my position, and I've worked for that position. Understand? I didn't aim anybody's position, but I just worked, and maybe the company just saw me worthy to be in that position. You understand? So, and someone is aiming that position, and that person is doing everything to discredit me in the company's, like in the presence of every other. Maybe there's another topper boss. You understand? The person just trying to discredit me, just doing everything, not minding if I get or not minding if I have things I'm supposed to do. You understand? The person just want to push me out of that place. That's greed. Yeah, greed has a link with jealousy. When you are envious of, you are seeing people trying to make ends meet, people trying to be in a certain level of their life, people trying to be maybe financially independent. They just want to have like that, just normal better life, be able to travel, be able to pay their bills and all that. They just want to have that better life, and they are trying to work hard with their dignity intact. They're trying to work hard genuinely. They're trying to work hard, you understand, genuinely, and they're trying to work hard genuinely, and they're not being greedy when they're trying to work hard. I'm checking the comments. They're not being greedy. Hold on, guys. My phone is where I put my phone is about to fall. They're not being greedy. So when you are envious, envy comes with greed. It's greed. And let me just say it's greed that causes envy. Understand? God bless you too. Please, guys, double tap your, if you are using phone, double tap your screen. But if you are using, I don't know, computer, you can give thumbs up, please, to the live stream, please, guys. So when you are doing things, you are trying to get to a certain level, and you are doing anything at all costs to get to that level. That's called greed. And it's not good to be greedy, guys. It's not good to be greedy, because there's a certain stage you reach in life, and there's a stage of understanding that you have in life. You know that there's nothing that is worth killing your neighbor or doing all sort of evil to your neighbor. There's nothing worth it. When you get to that stage, when you understand that this life is not, there's nothing is permanent in this life. That stage when you understand that nothing is permanent, your riches are not permanent, your wealth are not permanent, your cars is not, your clothes, everything you have in this life, nothing is permanent. That we came to this world with nothing, and we are living this world with nothing. The truth is very difficult to hear, but this is the truth. We came to this world with nothing. We are living with nothing. So and there's no guarantee that what you are fighting for, what you're going to kill your neighbor for, that if you when you leave it, maybe you leave it for your generation, you have a generational wealth, you leave those things for them, that's going to be well managed and not mismanaged. So there's nothing guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is forever. Nothing lasts forever, guys. When you understand that, that will make you not to be greedy. That will make you not to be greedy, and not want too much, and not to do harm to your neighbor because you want to be rich, or you want to be in a certain position, you want to acquire power, you want to oppress other people. This life, don't put life on your head. Life is not permanent. Nobody's going to stay in this life permanently. Everybody's living someday, but we just pray that God gives us the grace to live life appropriately, to do what's right, and know what's wrong, and not to do wrong to the next person behind us. We just pray that God gives us that grace, that wisdom, that knowledge, not to do wrong to somebody that's close to us. So I'm not here to preach, like, I'm just here to see what I have in my mind, what's appropriate, you understand, nobody's perfect. Everybody's trying to do what please them, but I'm trying to live upright, and I'm trying to say that it good pays, you understand. When you are doing good, it pays, you understand. When you are nice, you're nice, but not because you're nice you allow people to take your niceness for granted. No. People say, hey, you say you're a Christian, because you're a Christian, you not become stupid or foolish. You don't know when to leave, you don't know when to speak, you don't know when to speak for yourself. I don't know. God did not say we should be stupid. God did not say we should be naive. God did not say we should be foolish, you understand? But it pays to be good. It pays to, when people, I don't know, people go online to throw other people, to say evil things to say evil things to them. For me, anything you say to me, it won't do me anything. It won't change my name. It won't change who I am. You understand? I've grown to that stage, and to know that if people that always say evil things to other people, that always throw people, are people that they feel they failed. They feel themselves. They feel they are lost. They feel they can't achieve anything. They feel they can't be better. That's why they are trolling other people that are trying to be better. You understand? So greed is not good. Being greedy is good to work hard. It's good to want to be, to want to get to a certain stage of life, to want to progress, to want to move forward in whatever you do, to want to be, to achieve things. But achieving things without being greedy is okay. Is the best way to live. Achieving things without being okay. I didn't come here to tell you guys how to live, but I'm coming to talk from experience. Because when you are not greedy, you have a peaceful life. You understand, you have a peaceful life. That because I mean, you know that yes, I'm pursuing something, but I have a limit of pursuing those things I need. I have a limit. I know what to do. Because if you are pursuing something genuinely, and God see that you are putting your hard work, your effort, God will bless your effort. When you see that you are pursuing that thing genuinely, you're not trying to destroy other people, crush other people around you to achieve that thing, to achieve that power, that you are pursuing it genuinely, God will equally uplift you and even put you above what you expected. God will put you above what you expected when He sees that you are genuine. Because God sees our hearts. God is only God that can see that. We even ourselves, we don't even know how, me like human being, we don't even know how our heart can change tomorrow, who we can become. But you can be able to control your emotions over your wants, your needs, what you want, how you go about things, how you want them, and what you do to get those things. You can be able to control your emotions, to control you understand. If you are somebody that fear God, because He says it's written in the Bible that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, because true wisdom comes from God, as I always say. You understand? So when you have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have heavenly wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You know how to go about things. Even when you need those things desperately, you will know how to go about them. Going about them the right way, not going about them, like maybe you just have, like, having intention of pursuing something. You want a position in your office, you want a position in your like maybe in your country. You want to be an elected person. You want to contest for anything. If you fear God, there is a limit of how you pursue things, by not having like those things will not have effect on other people that's around you, by not harming anybody. But you see achieve your goals by not harming anybody. You understand? So that's it. Greed is not good. Being greedy about things is not, because greed will make you do things you're not supposed to do. Greed will make you do things that you later regret, when you now realize that those things you were doing was triggered by greed. You understand? You can regret them, but maybe by then it might be too late. You understand? Greed can make you do things that you're not meant to do, you're not supposed to do. So that's it. Greed is not good. Being greedy is not good. You understand? Then what greed can do to you? Greed can push you to harm somebody, can push you to be envious and jealous of somebody. Meanwhile, you're not meant to be jealous. You understand? They're not meant to be. Some people can be good, but it's because of, maybe they just want something, or they just see that someone close to them has that which they don't have. Like, one thing I say, peace of mind. Like, peace of mind. Maybe that one person just chose to be happy, just chose to be peaceful, just chose to be on their space, just chose to not want problem. That other person will be envious of that person that is peaceful, joyful. Not that person doesn't have issues in their life. You understand? Everybody has one or two issues they are dealing with. Let nobody tell you that their life is perfect. It's a lie. If anybody tell you that their life is perfect, it's a lie. Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody has. I used to think that, when those days when I was growing up, I used to think that, see this family, the life is perfect, they don't have issues. No, people have issues. Some people have issues, but they don't cry it, they don't tell it out, they don't say it out, because maybe they are scared of people mocking them and all that. But nobody's life is perfect, guys. Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody has one or two issues they're dealing with, one or two problems they're dealing with. There's no life without problem. There's no life without temptation. There's no life without solution. There's no problem without solution. I'm sorry. So nobody has it all. Not all that glitters are gold, guys. Not all that glitters are gold. Don't want to be like nobody. Be yourself. Be yourself. Set your goals and know, like, set your goals and know how to go about it. Don't go about it like pursuing it with all your life, because even when you finally get it, you still want more, and that's when greed sets in. When you finally pursue, okay, too bad. I would have to like it. You're blessed. You're blessed by God. Thank you very much. You're blessed to be yourself. Yeah, be yourself. It's very important. Be yourself. You don't want to be like nobody, because at the moment you understand that everything you're pursuing, everything you are going to have to work hard for, and even want to crush your neighbor, or want to crush your flatmate, or want to crush your family member, want to kill somebody, or want to do something wrong to somebody, drastic to somebody, everything you are pursuing is in vanity. You're going to leave it. You're going to leave everything on this earth. They're going to be here, and somebody else going to grab it. You understand? And that's it. It's going to be like that. You're not going with nothing. Have you ever heard of where a millionaire or a billionaire died and they buried that person with the person's money, and the person is now eating the money there? It doesn't happen anyway. So the moment you realize that everything you're going to ever run after, you're going to kill, maybe you want to just, drown yourself, you just want to grab something, you understand, everything you're ever running after, the moment you realize that everything is nothing, when you don't have God, everything is nothing, that's when you start, realizing that there are limit of things you can do in quest of power, money, position, and all that. The moment you realize that nothing is forever, it's only God that is for eternity, because He is the beginning of the world. He is the creator. He controls the world. As I always say, He controls the world. Before we came, before the ever existence of this world, He was here. So the moment you realize that everything you are struggling, everything you want to crush somebody for, everything you just want to, create that pain for for somebody behind you, for your neighbor, for your colleague, for your friend, for your sister, or for your brother, just want to create that pain. Everything we are creating that pain for somebody, everything you want somebody to cry for. The moment you realize it, you won't like to hurt anybody anymore. And that I've realized, that everything we are working for, like, just have what you have to pay your bills, live your normal life. If you can be able to travel, don't want to be like people, because people you think that some people you think that maybe they are better than you, you're even better than them. You know what's called peace of mind? Peace of mind is you can live a sane and peaceful life when you have peace of mind, when you don't want to put your bag where your hand will not reach, so your coat according to your size. How do they say this parable? So that's when, so you not involve yourself in greediness. You understand? I've been on social media. I had a TikTok page, but I closed that TikTok page. I did not say that TikTok is not good. TikTok is good. Some people have built their brand there. They sell their product there. You understand? I don't know what they do, but I was on TikTok before, like 3 years ago, but I deleted my TikTok page because the energy there wasn't good for me. I'm not that kind of person, you understand? The energy on TikTok wasn't good. I was just doing my dancing videos, my worship videos, you understand? Because I'm a hairstylist, you understand? I sell handmade wigs, factory made wigs that I sell accessory as well, like few bags, you understand? Here, jewelries and all that. I sell lots of stuff. But I wanted to go there and maybe have some clients on TikTok and all that, but I saw that the energy was there. It didn't match my energy, so that was why I left. And people has been busy persuading me, go back to TikTok, you make money. But you see, making money and not having a limit is not for me. I have limits. Because I've realized that everything I'm going to be fighting for, I'm not going to go with them. Even if I'm going to be I will leave, definitely I will leave legacy for my generation. I will leave good legacy for them. I will not leave legacy that will make them to be, that will make them to be ashamed, that will make people to mock them and all that. I will leave good name is better than riches. Because the riches you want to destroy your name, you want to damage your image for, you're not going with it. You're going to leave them here. There's no guarantee for you that those riches will go to the right hand, or they will be managed well. They might be mismanaged in your absence, because those people that are going to put their hand on your riches, are going to lay their hand on your riches. They didn't know how you work for it. They didn't know how hard. They didn't know what you did to get those riches. So they might mismanage it. So the moment you realize this that riches, being rich is good, but you have to, there are certain things you shouldn't do because you want to be rich, like being greedy. There are certain things you got to stop thinking about because you want to grab all. You don't like me. I have a business. I have a walk-in shop, like a small walk-in shop that people walk in and buy things from me. What I do is that, like, I have other, just like an Afro salon, Afro shop, you understand? Like, I sell cosmetics, beauty products, you understand? I sell jewelry, name it, lashes, press-on nails, all those stuffs, you understand? Satin bonnet for sleeping bonnet, shower cap, that if you want to shower, you can protect your hair with it, you understand? I sell lots of stuff in my working shop. But at times, when people come to my shop and they don't find what they're looking for, I know other Afro shops around me. I do direct them there. They don't have to be like, I don't have to know them, or they don't have to be close for me to direct people there. There was one day I had a client. I was, working on a client's head, and some other person came in, wants to purchase something from me. I didn't have that stuff. So I directed her to where she could get it. Then my client was mad at me and was telling me, why would you direct? So you don't know, you are not a good business. You're not a good seller. You cannot show her something else. Why would you direct her to that place? I said, this world is big enough. There is enough room for us to grow. That person that is there, he or she is open to be able to pay their bills. They are open to be able to meet up with their life, their daily life expectations. She's there for her to make her own sales. So if I don't have, I don't want just for me. I'm not greedy, you understand? If I don't have, I can equally direct somebody to the next neighbor to go and get there. I live a very simple life, you understand? I don't have pressure on me, you understand? I don't have pressure on me. Things happen, but I put everything in the hands of God. I don't have pressure on me. I don't have any grudges for anybody. I don't hate anybody. You understand? I don't hate anybody. All I just have is love in my heart. You understand? But I select people. I select my circle. I select my energy, because I know when I'm close to somebody, I put in energy. I put in positive vibe in that person's life. I encourage that person. I boost that person. I don't have no place in my heart to jealous, because if you don't know, we have two spirits in us, godly spirit and devilish spirit. But most times people allow the devilish spirit in them to manipulate their mind, to use them. They listen much to that devilish spirit, because that devilish spirit has greed, has jealousy, has hate, has destruction. That devilish spirit has more negative vibe, more negativity in it than the positive spirit. So most people, because maybe they are greedy, or they're always envious of other people, you understand? They see other people around them progressing, and they say, oh, why not me? Why is he or she doesn't deserve to be that place, to be happy, and all those stuff. And they just want to allow the negative spirit in them to use them, you understand? They just lay themselves for that devilish spirit in them to use them. Let me read a little comment. I no, I can't hate. I can't. Ha. What's hate? I hate hatred. I hate hate. I love love. I love good. I hate hate because what's hate? What can hate give you? What can hate? How would hate help you? Hate won't help you for nothing. Hate won't help you for nothing. Hate will not help you to improve yourself. Hate will not help you to grow in life. Hate will just making you to be looking at other people's life instead of looking at your own life, looking for how to grow yourself, how to know yourself more, how to love yourself more, how to work on yourself, how to create growth within yourself. I can't hate nobody. It's not possible. I can't be hating. I can only dislike people's character, their attitude, you understand? But I can't hate you as a why will I hate? Why will I hate you? I can't hate nobody. Hate does nothing good. Hate is destruction. Hate is bad. Hate is wicked. Hate is jealousy. Hate is envy. Hate is being greedy. Hate is just want to be who you are not. Just want to be where you know that where you know that you are not supposed to be, but you just want to be there immediately. You have to follow the process. Life is all about process. Yeah, not everybody has the same life. I'm starting to cry. Don't cry. Please don't cry. Not everybody has the same life, you understand? Doesn't have the same life. Everybody doesn't have the same grace. Everybody doesn't have the same sense mindset. Everybody that's why if you have a good mindset, people around you try to instill that mindset. Don't force them, but try to know that maybe me, if I like somebody or I love somebody and that person is doing wrong, I'll try my possible best to stop that person from doing what they're supposed to do. If the person is trying to hurt somebody, I would say don't hurt that person. It's not good because when you put yourself in someone else, when you want to do something wrong to somebody, just try to figure yourself in that person's shoe. Just put yourself in that person's position. Like, say if it's me and somebody is doing this thing to me, will I like ask yourself that question? Then you have your response. Then you know that what you're supposed to do to that person is not right. Put yourself in people's shoes for a moment. Just try and put yourself standing, like figure yourself in that person's shoe. Like maybe you want to you want to scam somebody, or you want to lie to somebody or stuff like that. You want to lie to somebody because you want something from them and all that, and just for a moment pause and figure yourself in that person's shoes, that if it was me, that someone is lying to me just to achieve something, just to gain something from me without my knowledge, how do I feel? Then you know what you're supposed to do, what you're doing right there is not right. You understand, guys? So before I close this live stream, there is a verse in the Bible. My favorite verse. I don't know what is you guys' favorite verse in Bible. My favorite verses in Bible, chapters in Bible, are Psalms and Proverb. Okay, so there's a verse of the proverb I'm going to read for you guys before I will stop the live. Okay, so maybe I'll be doing live stream. This is a online Bible study. Let's call it like that. Let's say it's online Bible study. So there is a verse I'm going to be reading for you guys. Because I read it to my kids and I already know that I'm going to read that because I'm talking about greed. Yeah, greed is not good. I always say this thing, but I didn't know it was written in the verse of Proverb. It's Proverbs 10. I hope it's there. Proverbs 10. Yeah, I'll search for it. Thanks for liking my live. Yeah, listen to God first. Greed is bad. It's very, very bad. Greed can make you do something, and maybe later, after on in life, you'll be regretting it. By then, maybe you've already destroyed. You know that destruction is very easy. It's very easy to destroy, but to repair is very hard. Understand? So that's why you should think before you do things. Think before hurting other people. Nobody's perfect. Don't beat yourself because I hate my reader. No, 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 no. Don't beat yourself. But what you can do, you can work on your, pray for God to give you the spirit of patience, calmness, that Holy Spirit calmness, you understand? At times we can be rude, at times unknowingly, you understand? Don't beat yourself for that, okay? We can be rude at times unknowingly, but you just have to be patient, you understand? Just pray for that spirit of calmness, that spirit of patience, you understand? With time, you see that there are things that you normally get flare up about. Then you see that you start being calm about some things. That there are some things you let go, things you don't normally let go, things you react easily before. When you start praying for that Holy Spirit calmness, pray for God that, please God, please, I need your calmness, your Holy Spirit calmness. Even in the front of any situation that will make you furious, say, please God, give me that Holy Spirit calmness. That Holy Spirit calmness, that spirit that will calm you, that spirit that will make you not to have what to say when you're supposed to say them when you are angry. Because at times we might get angered, and say things that we're not supposed to say. Just pray for God to give you Holy Spirit calmness, okay? Nobody's perfect. We all have our own, our own bad side, our own, we all have our own bad side. But my own bad side, greed is not one of them, hate is not one of them, envy is not one of them. You understand? I'm genuinely happy for people that are making it. People that are, when you're clapping for people genuinely from your heart, not clapping for them in their presence. I hate hypocrisy. Clapping for people in their presence and their back, you'll be, backbiting them. It's very bad. That is hypocrite. I hate hypocrisy. Like, I hate hypocrisy. I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like lies, unnecessary lies, deceiving people. Understand? I hate hypocrisy a lot. When I don't like being around people, I don't like being around those people. When I like being around somebody, I like being around somebody. But I don't hate people. I can't hate. Why will I hate? Why will you hate? Hate is born out of greediness, jealousy, envy, and those things can push you to do things that unspeakable things that you when you are done with it, you want to slap yourself. Understand? Oh, this person. Do you live in Africa? No, I'm an African, but I live in France. Hate myself for my no. Don't hate yourself for your attitude and my actions. No, don't hate yourself. It's not too late to change. There's no time too late to change. To work on yourself. Because when you work on yourself, there's one peace. I don't know. People always see me happy. Even my neighbor, they always see me happy. They think I don't have issues. I have issues, but when I'm stepping out of my house, you understand? I always want people around me to be happy, to feel safe and happy. I do it my issues alone. I don't like pouring my anger on people. Because those people are going through their own already, they are dealing with something that you might not even, maybe what they're even dealing with is even bigger than yours. You understand? And you come and not pour your anger on them. It might frustrate them, might make them look stupid, or even make them question their worth. You understand? So there's no time too late. Nobody doesn't have their bad side, their lapses, but you just have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself gradually and pray for God's guidance. Pray for God's heavenly wisdom, heavenly knowledge, calmness. You understand? When you ask God genuinely, God will give you. When you ask God, make God know that you are sorry for what you've done. Don't beat yourself over what is past, what you've done. All things are passed away. Behold, all things have become new when you are in Christ Jesus. Nobody's perfect. Okay, don't beat yourself, but just what you know that you are doing wrong, just try to make it right. And you see that people will see you for the who you are now. People will see you differently, and you see life differently, and you feel this peace in you. You understand? When you don't have hate, you don't have anger in you, anger for people around you, there's this peace. Don't preoccupy yourself with other people's life, with other people's growth. Preoccupy yourself with yourself. Find peace in yourself. It's only when you have love. Go and watch other my. I always preach this love, yeah, like love yourself first. When you love yourself, then you have enough love in your heart to make people around you happy. You understand? Most people that come around me, they always tell me, in fact, even they don't tell me the way they feel secure, they feel free to tell me things that I won't say, I will not be saying. I cannot say it online or say it. People tell me things, they confide in me. I'm even scared and say, these people, are they not scared of telling me things? You understand? Because they feel this serenity, there's this calmness in me. You understand? When they come to my space, and it's not everybody allowed to come to my space to pollute my peace, to pollute my calmness. It's not everybody allowed to come to my space. Understand? So there's this calmness. When you carry love in you, you carry peace in you. You don't preoccupy yourself with other people's life. You don't see people as blockade. You're not competing. You're not doing competition. There's this peace. You guys don't understand this thing I'm talking about, because I'm living it. You understand? I'm not in competition with anybody. You understand? Okay, I might want to like to grow. I might see people doing well. I'll say, this person started her channel so time. This person started that channel so time. But it's YouTube that the algorithm is not doing. But I'm thank God in the place I am, and I'm happy for those people. The people that I see that say, I have 20,000 subscribers, 20,000 followers, always say congratulations, I always clap for them. I'm always happy. Not that I'm perfect, but I'm working on myself. You can work on yourself as well to be a better person. You're not working. See, don't put pressure on yourself while working on yourself. You're not working on yourself to please people. Please God first. The person you're supposed to be pleasing, I said this in my previous live stream, is God, not people. But don't be rude. Don't picture, for you not to be rude to people, picture yourself in another person's shoe. Don't do wrong. Don't do evil. Okay, you might do wrong unknowingly, but when you know you are doing wrong, you are hurting somebody else, it's very bad, and there's punishment for that. That's a big sin. I know sin is sin, but that when you know something, it's even better you don't know something and you're doing it, and later you now realize and ask for forgiveness. But when you know something and you're doing it, have you heard of this thing called karma? Karma exists too. It's what you throw out that you get in return. What you give out, when you give hate out, you get it in return. And you feel that everybody around you hates you. No. Understand? I know you can still give love and people will still hate you for you being you. But then you're always covered by the blood of Jesus. Then God always fights your battles for you. Understand? So I think I'll read the verse. Thank you guys for showing up on my live stream. You guys are the real MVP. So I think I'll be doing this live stream off soon. I don't know what's time now. I think I should go off live. So I'm going to go and rest. I'm going to work tomorrow. So, and I'm going to read this verse for you. This proverb that I love so much. This proverb that I love so much. I hope it blesses you, your heart. Thank you guys for the comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, apology accepted. I'm not angry with you. As far as you are good, I'm good. I'm not angry with you, okay? You're welcome to my live stream. You're welcome to my channel. Feel free to watch and comment. Positive comments only, please. Because I don't think I've ever left any negative comments in somebody's post. Even before I became a YouTuber. If I don't like a video, I'll just scroll past. I don't have that strength to go and be putting thumbs down in somebody's video. Even before I became a YouTuber, I don't like it. Okay, please, I don't hate anybody. I can't hate anybody. I just have love to give, and my life experience. You understand? My experience, the grace of God on me. I'm sharing the wisdom that God gave me with you guys. Okay. So you don't hate yourself for being who you are because you thought what you was doing was right and no, it was wrong, because life is too short. Life is not forever. Nobody's going to be forever. It's only God that is forever and eternity. Humans are meant to come and go, okay? But just pray that God should make you to live is an exemplary life, a moderate life. May I be a moderator. Oh, what's the work of moderator? I didn't even see this comment since. What's the work of a moderator? If you want, you can be a moderator if you want. Hello. Thank you guys for coming on my live. Thank you so much. Do you speak French? Yes, I do. I used to speak French on my live stream. Too bad. I would have liked it. Okay. Not everybody has this in life. Yeah. I'm starting to cry now. Hi. I'm going to cry. Please don't cry. You're too emotional. This is the online Bible study. I love this. Listen to God first. Yeah, it's good to listen to God first. Greedy is bad. Yeah, greediness is bad. I hate greed attitude. No, don't hate yourself for that. But just try to work on your attitude. Nobody's perfect. And I work hard. Yeah, it's good to work hard. Yeah, it's good to work hard. Hard work pays at the long run. Hard work pays. When you are hardworking, you won't go hunger or you won't go hungry. But because don't let anybody lie to you that you just sleep at home and just put your hand or sit one place and money will fall from heaven. No, you have to work for your money, and that's working for your money makes you to be proud of yourself, make you have a self-esteem, make you carry yourself in certain manner, understand, make you feel, make you feel responsible. Yeah, working is good. Working is good. Yeah, working is good. At times, you have to rest yourself. When your body says it's time to rest, you rest yourself. Okay, don't put pressure on yourself. Life is not that hard. Okay, life is step by step. You get to where you want to be. But the most important thing, if you have good health, health is wealth. Because there are some people that are rich, but they can't use their money. They can't enjoy their money. They can't enjoy their riches because they can't move their body. You understand? Health is wealth. Okay. Oh, this one for me, please. You're starting to. Are you all starting to cry? I'm going to break down. Oh, please don't cry. Don't be sad. I just want God to help me. God will help you, okay? Just have that pure heart. If you have that, God sees everybody's heart. When you don't have evil intentions against other people. I don't know how to begin to say this. When you don't have evil intentions, you just only have good intentions. Fine, you might be a good person, but people do wrong to you. But not because people do wrong to you, you want to pay them with evil. You want to be wrong with them. You feel pains. It's normal as human. We all feel pains. Everybody's going through a lot. You understand? But not because of that you want to make other person inflict pains on that person. Please, guys, inflicting pains on people is bad. Don't do what you don't want them to do to you. Don't do it to somebody else. It's very bad. Thank you guys for showing up on my live stream. So I'm going to read this verse, Proverbs. Then I will go off the live. But first, I'm going to read this proverb. I'm going to leave you with this. Here is my Bible. I was gifted this Bible. So I'm going to read the book of Proverbs for you guys. And book of Proverbs, there's a lot of wisdom in it, okay? So listen and go and read. If you want to have more wisdom on your understanding, go and study the book of Proverbs. Heavenly wisdom on your understanding, book of Proverbs. This is the book of Solomon. Okay, let me. Proverbs, wisdom of Solomon, I guess, yeah. Proverbs is here, I think. Guys, please like the live stream, please. I'm just seeing a few people commenting. Hi. And after the live stream, I don't even know. Sound. It's Proverbs I don't want sound today. Proverbs 10, okay? Proverbs 10. I'm taking the lesson from Proverbs 10. I've studied Proverbs 10 and I know. Okay. He said, or is it? I think it's 11. A wise child. Okay, I don't know if you guys are hearing me. A wise child brings joy to a father. A foolish child brings grief to a mother. Tinted wealth has no lasting value. You see what I was saying? When you're not greedy, you don't want to do things in in uh, in order to you just acquire wealth, acquire power. You not do bad things. Stain your hands, or cause people grief, people pain because you want to acquire power. You understand? You want to attain some certain level. So this try and check Proverbs 10. If you have a Bible, try and check Proverbs 10. It's very good. Proverb is very good. You have, Proverb will help you if you are working on yourself. You're working on yourself not to be greedy, or you're working on yourself to be contented, or you want to more heavily wisdom, or to live life, to live a sane and blissful and peaceful life. You can check on Proverbs, okay? You can check on Proverb is very good. So he said, let me start again. Proverbs 10 said, the proverb of Solomon, a wise child brings joy to a father, and a foolish child brings grief to a mother. Tinted wealth, that's true. Tinted wealth has no lasting value, but right living can save your life. Just what I was saying, that if you live right, don't inflict pains to your neighbor, don't inflict pains to your spouse, to your anybody you come across, you understand? Don't inflict pains on them. Don't be aggressive on them, or I don't know how to put this, but don't be wicked to people, you understand? Let me retake the 2 again. I just like to repeat it because it's assuring me that I'm on the right track, okay? This is assuring me that I'm on the right. It says tinted wealth has no lasting value, but right living can save your life. Live right. You can have a better, serene, cool, like good life. You understand? You can have a good life when your hand is not soiled, when you're not breaking rules, like humanly rules, when you're not crossing boundaries, you're not soiling your hand because you want power, you want fame, you want wealth. You're not tinting your image. You're not soiling your body, your heart, your soul, hurting people, crushing people because you just want power, fame, and position. You understand? Work for your money, be loyal, you understand? Be loyal, but don't let people ride you. Okay, let me start again for people that was in here. He said Proverbs 10, the Proverbs of Solomon. A wise child brings joy to a father. A foolish child brings grief to a mother. Then number 2, he said tinted wealth has no lasting value, but the right living can save your life. Number 3, the Lord will not let the godly go hungry. Number 3, Proverbs 10, number 3, the Lord will not let the ungodly go hungry, but he refuses to satisfy the craving of the wicked. This is Proverbs 10. Then 4, lazy people are soon poor, hard workers get rich. When you work hard, you can be rich. When you work hard and you pray for God to help you, to manage what you achieve, what you've earned. You pray for the wisdom to be able to live according to your means, your resources. You can when you have wisdom, wisdom is more than gold. It's more than in my next life. I'm going to be reading Proverbs. I think I'll go and study it first. I think it's Proverbs. Yeah, I think it's 11 or 12. You understand? He said number four, Proverbs chapter 10 verses 4. He said lazy people are soon poor, hard workers get rich. Then 5, he said a wise youth harvests in the summer, but one who sleeps during harvest is a disgrace. So you see, when you work hard, God will bless the works of your hand. Yeah, you bless when you work hard with your, like when I say working hard, I mean when you are working genuinely, when you are when you are working genuinely, when you are working with you, that's when God gave you hand, God gave you brain to think of what you can do, you know, what you can do and make turn into your life, your source of income. God did not give you your body to go and use it to look for money, or give you your body. I say your body is for the Holy Spirit to dwell in. It's not for you to use your body to look for money. You understand? He said, like, let me retake number 5 again. Proverbs 10, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 5. He said, a wise youth harvests in the summer, but one who sleeps during harvest is a disgrace. Then 6, verses 6, he said, the godly are showered with blessings. The words of the wicked cancels violent intention. Then 7, he said, we have happy memories of the godly, but the name of the wicked person rots away. You see, that's why I said good name is better than riches. I've been hearing that parable since when I was a teenager. Before I was a teenager, when I was small, I've been hearing that parable. Good name is better. My mom used to say good name is better than riches. You understand? We want to be rich, we want to acquire wealth, but there's a limit of what you can do to acquire that wealth. There is a limit of what you can do to acquire that wealth. You can get rich by hustling genuinely, by doing a genuine work. Like, you can work for yourself. There are many things you can do to make money genuinely, like legally, genuinely. I don't know how to put it. So he said number 6, let me retake number 6. He said, the godly are showered with blessings. The words of the wicked cancels violent intentions. 7, he said, we have happy memories of the godly, but the name of the wicked person rots away. Number 8, that is Proverbs chapter 10, verses 8. I'm reading like all the verse in chapter 10, okay? It said, I'm taking 8. Yeah, 8. The wise are glad to be instructed, but bubbling fools fall flat on their faces. Then 9, he said, people with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. People with integrity walk safely, but those who follow crooked paths will be exposed. Then 10, he said, people who wink at wrong causes trouble. People who wink at wrong causes trouble, but a bold reproof promotes peace. Then 11, he said, the word of the godly are a life-giving fountain. The word of the godly are a life-giving fountain. The words of the godly are a life-giving fountains. This is still in Proverbs 10. I'm in Proverbs 10. I'm in verses 11. The words of the godly are a life-giving fountain. The words of the wicked cancels violent intention. Then 12, he say hatred stirs up quarrel. Yeah. Hatred stirs up quarrel, but love makes up for all offenses. That's number 12. And 13, he said, wise word come from the lips of people with understanding, but those lacking sense will be beaten with a rod. Wise words, verses 13, he said, wise words comes from the lips of people with understanding. Then he said, wise words come from the lips of people with understanding, but those lacking sense will be beaten with a rod. Then 14, he said, wise people treasure knowledge. Yeah, I like to acquire knowledge. I treasure knowledge. When I see one, when I listen, I see, I treasure knowledge a lot, because knowledge is more than gold. It's not what everybody has. Understand? Understanding is not what everybody has. You understand? So it's a wise people treasure knowledge, but the blabbing of a fool invites disaster. That's 14. Proverbs 10:14. Then I'm going to, I think it ends at, oh, it's long, 32. Then he said, the wealth of the rich is their fortress. The poverty of the poor is their destruction. Then 16, he said, the earning of the godly enhance their lives, but evil people squander their money on sin. Then 17, he said, people who accept discipline are on the pathway of life. People who accept discipline are on the pathway of life, but those who ignore correction will go astray. Then 18, he said, hiding hatred makes you a liar. Slandering others makes you a fool. Too much talk leads to sin. Yeah, too much talk leads to sin. I think I will stop. I don't want to sin. I'm just joking. Yeah, too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible to keep your mouth shut. That person was talking to us. Then the words of the godly are like sterling silver. The words of the godly are like sterling silver. The heart of a fool is worthless. The words of the godly encourage many, but fools are destroyed by their lack of common sense. The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. 23. Doing wrong is fun for a fool, but living wisely brings pleasure to the sensible. 24. The fears of the wicked will be fulfilled. The hope of the godly will be granted. 25. When the storm of life come, the wicked are wild away, but the godly have a lasting foundation. Lazy people irritate their employers like vinegar to the teeth of smoke in the eyes. Fear the Lord. 27. Fear of the Lord lengthens one's life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. Proverbs chapter 10, verses 27. He said, the fear of the Lord lengthens one's life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The hope of the godly result in happiness, but expectations of the wicked come to nothing. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to those with integrity, but it destroys the wicked. The godly will never be disturbed, but the wicked will be removed from the land. The mouth of the godly person gives wise advice, but the tongue that deceives will be cut off. The lips of the godly speaks helpful words, but the mouth of the wicked speaks perverse words. So that's all of Proverbs chapter 10. And then we are coming to the end of this life. So I pray everything we've learned here today, we've heard, I pray will be the hearer and the doer, that God blesses you, with heavenly wisdom, knowledge and understanding and grace, and peace of mind to be able to live a sane and godly life, and not to be envious of your neighbor, not to be rude to your neighbor, not to be wicked to your neighbor, not to hate your neighbor, not to be envious of your neighbor. I pray God help you to live a purpose-filled life. And I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you guys for watching my live stream. I'm tired. I have to go. And I'll see you in my next live stream. Thanks guys for the comments, for all the comments and the likes. Yeah, it was encouraging today. Thank you for Yubia. Did I pronounce it well? Thank you, Yubia. Yabua. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Games. Yabui Games. 13 Games. Thank you for all the comments you put on this live stream. I appreciate. Thank you for all the comments and the like. And I'll see you in my next. Bye bye. I said I was going to do 30 minutes, but now it's 1 hour plus. Oh, guys. So I'll see you in my next live stream. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Wait, hold on, guys. How do I go out of this live stream without? I have to learn how to chat with a top message. Let me just go out like that, like usual.